So I just got an email yesterday that my information was given to a choreographer for a job. And I found out today that I booked the job. So that's insane, one. Two, it's not in America. And three, it starts in a day. So it's one of those wild things where you're kind of just like, yeah, whatever, I'll say yes and hope for the best. And then the best is I booked it, and it's amazing pay. And I'm kind of freaking out, like low-key freaking out. No, wait, actually, it starts Monday. Today is Friday, so I have the weekend. I have one weekend, and then the rest of the year is spoken for. But I also auditioned for the American Music Awards and made it all the way to the end of that. So, I mean, that's still an option, too. They were saying that we're not gonna... So my agents basically make my schedule that if there are double bookings and stuff, they try to work around it. And with the AMAs, there's a bunch of people that were involved in it, like different types of dancing, so there's different rehearsal days for everyone, which means that they potentially could work with my other rehearsal schedule, which is just so wild. Like, the whole year I'm like, I want to work, and then now I'm in a situation where I booked a job and I'm on hold for another one, and it's just so surreal. And I just did the Latin AMAs. I'm so grateful, and it feels like hard work is paying off, and it feels like what I'm doing is starting to be seen, and people are starting to notice that, like, I'm working really hard. And I'm really, really grateful for the opportunities and for the fact that I'm starting to, like, book stuff, because it's also not just like booking stuff, it's stuff that I've dreamed of doing with choreographers who are on, like, the world-renowned Emmy winning choreographer people that I'm working with, but then also with dancers who are, like, phenomenal, like people who I dreamed of working with. So it all is just like a big dream, and I do feel kind of like I'm dreaming. One, because I was out all night last night. I think we got home at like 6 a.m. Yeah, I think 6 a.m. And it's super early right now, and I just went to a casting. But I mean, I don't look that bad for going out last night, so I was a little shocked. I was like, you did it, kid. You made it to work, and that's all that matters. I am so about going out, having fun, enjoying yourself, but work for me is 100% my priority. So I'm so happy that I made it to work. But last night was amazing, and I had a blast, and the people were so great. And Savannah and Brandon Hudson threw an amazing party between friends at an awesome club, and I was with all my friends, so it was just awesome. And now, let's go home. I just got my contract for Saudi Arabia, and it's pretty much through the holidays, and the contract is pretty insane. I have to get a visa, I have to send over the visa, get approved by the government, then get approved by our government, and do all that. But it's exciting, but I'm like, gonna be honest, I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. I have traveled to China twice, I've gone to Paris, I've gone all these other places. So this shouldn't be weird, but I think it's just because it came out of literally nowhere, and it's happening so fast, and it's during the holidays, and the holidays are honestly my favorite time with my family, and it's just an interesting thing to know that I'm following a dream and know that I'm still working to make my dreams come true, but realizing that now is the time where jobs are first, and I don't turn down jobs just because it's a holiday or just because of random things. Not that Christmas or Thanksgiving is random, but I don't turn jobs down, and I don't really ever do in out of office like time where I specifically say I'm gone, because I like to keep myself open for everything. It's a really wild feeling, and I think I just want to film, and I don't even know, I just was like, you need to film this, because I've been filming everything else, and this seems like one of the craziest things I'm gonna do. I mean, literally a week ago I was on stage at the Latin American Music Awards with Jason Derulo, and now I'm going to Saudi Arabia. What? Like, it's just so wild. but at the same time so incredible and everything I've been asking for, and I get to travel, and I said I wanted to use my passport this year, and I'm getting to do it twice, going to Saudi Arabia. So yeah, it's honestly incredible, but I think just a little daunting at the same time. It's like a 30-hour flight, like 2 times we have to switch planes. So that's wild. That's a very long flight, but it's gonna be an incredible experience. But I just got my contract, so I just wanted to remember this moment and thought that I should film and make you guys a part of it too. If I seem weird, it's because I just like can't believe the fact that I'm gonna be leaving, but I'm excited. So now I'm going home and I'm gonna eat, and then I have rehearsal in 2 days, so I need to get my life in order. Good morning, and yes, it is the morning, and I'm cheerful. I don't know what's going on, but I'm awake, I'm ready to go, and it's probably because I'm headed to rehearsal. I am going to my very first rehearsal of a new job, and that always makes me excited and always makes me just like a little giddy, and like I don't know what to expect and the people and how we're all gonna get along. I currently am freezing. I stepped out of my house in a tank top. Thank God I have this sweatshirt in my car because it's 54 degrees. 54 degrees. What? That is so cold, and it is 7 a.m. So just all the things are working against me right now because it's cold, I'm tired, it's early. Oh no! Ooh, I'm sorry. But literally, I'm so excited. I have to get gas, and then I am heading to the complete opposite side of all of LA, and I am going to Burbank. And we have rehearsal all day today from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and I can't wait. I'm a little nervous about how intense this is going to be, the job, because we have 1 week of rehearsal and then we start the job, and there's some travel involved, but I'm really excited and think it should be an amazing, amazing, amazing opportunity. So, gotta get some gas and then we'll get on the road. So, little disappointing, but I just put in the address and it says I'm gonna be late already. It says an hour and 59 minutes to 2 hours and 10 minutes. I gave myself 2 hours. It's literally 7 a.m. 7 a.m. My rehearsal starts at 9 a.m. and I'm gonna be late. And I have to do this. Today's Tuesday. I do this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, Monday, and then I get on a plane the next day. Solid amount of time in my car spent. I hate driving, but when it's to a job or it's something exciting like this, it makes it easier for sure. Oh, but I'm gonna be stressed come 8:45 for sure. So, let's go. Okay, so it's about an hour and a half later, and I'm still about 45 minutes away from the studio, but I was just thinking, I haven't even explained what I'm doing. And to be honest, I don't really know. It is the one time, well, not the one time, I've done this before, and it's always crazy, but I usually know exactly all the details of the job before I sign up. This one was a direct book, and they asked my availability on Halloween, and I told them my availability, and I just said, these are the dates I can work, and everything like that, and they booked me. And what I got booked for is to go to Saudi Arabia. Yep, let that sink in. Going to Saudi Arabia, and I am going to be dancing. That's pretty much all I know. Now I know that a few people are choreographing on this job and we're learning a few routines. So it's more than one routine. I don't know how many I'm doing, but I do know that I'm going to be performing in Saudi Arabia, and I'm going to be there pretty much the rest of the year, which is insane. I am doing 1 week of rehearsals here, and then I leave for the rest of November. And it is only November 6th, I think, today. Maybe the 5th, I don't know. It's like Monday, Tuesday of that week. But I'm starting rehearsals, and we basically go into rehearsal for one straight week, from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. every single day. We have a costume fitting on Friday, and then we fly on Monday or Tuesday, I think, to Saudi Arabia. And I'm so excited, but also so just like, what's happening, because I haven't learned the dances. We don't know anything about what's going on, but it is honestly one of the most exciting things to get to travel there and to get to see their country. I've been watching so many YouTube videos, and it looks beautiful. It's seriously like the red sand dunes, edge of the world, rock formation, the malls, everything. They also have like a skywalk in Riyadh, which is where we're going. It just looks phenomenal, and I'm so excited to get to experience it. And this is one of those jobs where at first I was kind of like, ooh, I don't know about it. But then talking to my family and everything, we were like, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity and experience to get paid to go work in another country and to be shown and get to experience a whole new culture and everything. And then I thought, I went to China twice to do this type of thing, to dance, and it was with a company that I really didn't know anyone. I didn't know the company or the people I was traveling with. And then the first time I went to China, I knew a few of the people I was traveling with and didn't know the company. Where this time I know every single person I'm traveling with but one, and then I know the company and I really trust them. So I feel really secure with the backing that we have and getting there. It's just a whole new adventure. I've been watching so many videos on just etiquette, and I want to be really respectful of the culture, and they are new to letting tourism into their country. So it is so exciting that I get to be a part of that, and that I get to go and perform and show dance in a beautiful light and be respected for it. So I'm really thankful for that, and just can't even believe that today is day 1 of rehearsal, and in 7 days, I'll know all the routines and be on a plane to Saudi Arabia. And I just got to rehearsal. Let's go.
Hi, Greg. Love you. Everyone, baby. Let me know.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Good morning. So I am about a week into rehearsals, and we actually were supposed to leave in 2 days, and now we're not leaving until Friday. So we have about a week from yesterday, and we'll be on the plane there. But I thought I would do just a midway point rehearsal check-in and tell you how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, how this job is going, what we're doing, and just how everything has been happening. So to start off, we've learned 6 routines so far, I think, out of the 9 that we need to know for this first run. And I'm a little tired. I will say, I don't know if I'm having residual motion sickness or air sickness from the flight, but when I took a day trip, which I made a video, I don't know if you'll have seen it by now, but there's a video of a day trip going to San Francisco for a modeling job, and flying was perfect to get there. I slept decent and woke up, but getting back to the airport in the Uber, I got super, super sick, and I just felt super motion sickness, super just like nasally and gross, and I didn't know what was going on, and then I got on the airplane and I got back to my hotel room that night and I was fine. And then I drove to rehearsal and I was fine. But then I drove to get a smoothie with some of the guys and I got so sick. Like, stomach turning, felt like I was gonna throw up, just really bad motion sickness. And I wasn't even looking at my phone, it wasn't anything like that. But it just happened really fast. And then last night I was driving home and I got it again, and I got really, really, really motion sickness. And that's horrible because I have to drive to Burbank every single day, back and forth, for about an hour and a half. So that just can't work. If I'm motion sickness and then I have to do 10 hours of rehearsal and then motion sickness again, it's just awful. So that's what I was going through yesterday. So I think that made it a bit harder, honestly. For the end of rehearsal, I was feeling really terrible, and I try to like not complain. I try not to tell anyone when I'm feeling sick or when I'm not doing well. I kind of just excuse myself or get quiet or let like one of the bigger personalities kind of like take over, because I do a lot of the time think in rehearsal I'm kind, joyful, fun. But yesterday it like towards the end got to me and I got super quiet, and no one really noticed, I don't think, at all. But I noticed myself being different because I was really, really, really sick. And driving home was super hard because I was super tired and then feeling like I could throw up at any moment, which was just awful. But today I woke up and I just made a smoothie. I have an egg burrito, lots of water, and hopefully today I don't get motion sickness. But besides that, it's been a blast. I have loved every choreographer that's come in. They're all so talented, so nice, so caring. They understand that they want to do a great job, but at the same time, we're doing so many pieces and there's so much choreography that the 10 of us have to learn and perform in a week, that they are kind of minimizing their choreography, not dumbing it down, but making it easier so that we can retain it and we can do it to the best of our ability over and over for rehearsals and for the show once we get there. Because we found out that the stage is pretty much the size of a football field, which is just baffling when you think you have to travel, and if you've been on a football field, you know how big it is. So that's what we're dancing on. We're gonna feel like tiny little ants in this place. The people are incredible. I know basically every single dancer but one, but now we're super tight because we've been together for a week every single day. We've been doing 10-hour rehearsal days, which is really, really, really insane, especially when you learn. Basically, we spend the first 5 hours learning all the material, and then we take a lunch and we have little breaks in between. Of course, they're treating us so well. They're bringing us snacks, everything. It's amazing. But so we learn the first half of like a routine, all the work, and then the second half is staging pretty much. And so that's basically starting from the top, saying, okay, this is what's going to happen, then we're going to bring these people in, and then these people in, and then these people in, and then you're going to do the part you all learned, and then some of you are going to face this way, some of you are going to face that way. It's all just the logistics behind creating a routine that comes at the end when we've already had 5 or 6 hours. So last night it was kind of crazy because like everyone was getting a little loopy, and there's some props, and last night was these like ribbon dancing props, and we were just like having fun with them, and people were joking, and the music lent itself to having a little more fun, even though we don't understand any of the songs and we have no idea what they're saying. But it was really cool, and I feel like everyone was kind of like in a good mood. I felt bad that I was sick because I just couldn't add to anything. I was just laughing at other people, but that's okay. We're gonna be together for another 2 months. But yeah, it's really good. I will say my body the first 2 days was really tight, and my back hurt, my neck hurt, the arches of my feet were in a lot of pain. And I thought that was just because I was dancing, but it's because of the shoes I'm wearing, and they're not very supportive. But I've switched shoes, and that seemed to be better. So I've been stretching a lot. I've been trying to drink as much water, getting enough sleep as possible. I think that's my biggest thing, is water and sleep. I tend to push myself too hard and forget that I need break time and I need like a good 9 or 10 hours of not doing anything. So if I don't get that sleeping, then I need to make sure that during the time that I'm awake or rehearsing, I'm really taking care of myself. And that's what I've been focusing on this job, is really pushing myself to stretch, pushing myself to drink like 5 or 6 bottles of my reusable water bottle right here, like 5 or 6 of these, so that I don't feel dehydrated and that I don't feel like I'm not getting the nutrients I need. And that's helping a little bit for sure. But going into the second week, I think it's a little more about remembering all the routines, keeping myself just in good shape, and focusing on taking care of myself, because I know once I get there, the plane ride's going to be insane, and it's just going to be a lot of things happening at one time, and I want to be all there and not feeling sick, not feeling tired, to really do my absolute best and be able to spend my time enjoying it. But right now, I am heading back to Burbank. Today we started off later, which was amazing, which meant I think I went to bed at midnight because my brain wouldn't shut off, but I woke up at 9:30. So that was a really good sleep for me. Like, I feel like the bags under my eyes from the other job and flying and not getting sleep are like semi gone. I feel like I like brushed my teeth, washed my face, didn't do my hair, but like washed my hair. I'm wearing all clean clothes. I did some laundry last night. It just feels like a good little refresh at the beginning of a weekend to start the new week. So I am going to rehearsal, and hopefully it goes amazing today, but I will take you with me. The things that I need to get done are like lots of laundry, need to pack, need to look at the rules of what you can bring to the country, and that's about it. Pretty much they're taking care of everything, so I just have to show up on time. So right now I am gonna drive, I'm getting on the freeway, and I'll see you at rehearsal. Good morning. So it is super early today, and I am on my way. It's Sunday, and it's like a whiteout outside. You can kind of see it right there. It's literally just so foggy and early and cold. It's like 62 degrees, and I'm heading to rehearsal. I don't know what is going on, but I'm having the worst stomach problems. I'm eating really healthy, which is so weird. Like, I'm not eating weird. I'm not having dairy. I don't know what's going on, but I just feel so sick, and it feels like the spins, like somebody has put me on in that like ride at the fair that like goes like this, and you like stick to the wall, and then when you get off and it's like woo, like woozy. That's what I feel like all the time right now for the past 2 days. But I'm trying to like not think about it and just drink a bunch of water, and hopefully it goes away before I get on another plane to another country in a couple days. But last night rehearsal was a little rough because I missed a day, and so I had to learn the routine. Luckily I have it on film now that I can learn it, but I think we all just got to the point where we were tired, and we've learned so many routines that we needed like a night off. So instead of going to 10 yesterday, we only went to 8, which was still pretty late. But we are back today, and we're learning a new routine. I think we have 4 or 5 more routines to learn, and then we'll be good to go to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's so crazy. I'm excited for today, just to like get back in the studio, get another routine accomplished, and get closer and closer to actually getting to Riyadh. Right now it seems still like we're just doing these routines here, like the show's gonna be here, but I know it's gonna be really real when we pack up and get to Riyadh. It's gonna feel like a whole new world out there, and yeah, it's just wild. I still can't even believe it. I'm a little like, you could probably hear it in my voice. I don't know what's going on, but my throat doesn't hurt. It's just like my voice is leaving me for some reason, and it kind of like feels strained for some reason. I don't know why though, because I don't really have any throat problems. I have a little bit of like congestion, but that's it, so it makes no sense. But it is what it is. That's what's going on. And I don't have a lot of energy, which is sad because like I'm excited, but it seems like I'm not. But it's one of those things where this is like, I have to remember it's a marathon, not a sprint. And I have to like pace myself, take care of myself and everything, because we haven't even left for Riyadh yet. And I don't want to be like complaining, but I do want to be realistic in telling you it's hard work. This is a lot. Like, the days that we were starting at 8 a.m. are so hard for me because it means I have to get up at 5:30 and leave my house by like 6 or like 5:45. I left my house at 6 and I was actually late. So I left the next day at 5:45 to get there, and I was pretty much just on time. An extra 15 minutes really just like meant that I was there on time, which is so hard because I don't really get a lot of sleep because I live so far away. And then leaving and coming back, I got to stay in the hotel, which was so nice because I got to sleep in a little bit more. But then I missed a day, which was whatever. And then yesterday we got to sleep in more, and we started at noon, which was better. But then going later and then waking up early was just a little hard. And now it's like 9:30 for this one. So it's not that early, but it's still early enough to be like, oh my god, I was just here. But I think the driving is really starting to get to me because my legs are not active, and then I go for 10 hours and be really active, and then I sit in my car for 2 hours and they cramp up. So it's more about just like taking care of myself, but I'm really excited. So I just want to be honest and say like, yes, this is a lot of hard work. I'm tired, I'm sore, I'm in pain, but at the same time it's so fantastic and everything I've been asking for. So that's really one of the reasons I film, honestly, is because I want to show the true side of what happens when I go to auditions. We actually talked about this yesterday, and we were talking about how videos of people come onto the internet and it makes their life seem so fantastical, and everything's sparkly, everything's glitzy. They have Chanel this, they're living in beautiful mansions and all this stuff, and it almost seems unattainable for people my age and younger to look at and be like, how am I ever going to get there? And now everyone just wants to be a YouTuber. And in reality, I do love YouTube, and I've watched it as my main source of TV for a long time. But when I started, I didn't want to do a fake version of my life, because my life is very ritzy. It is stunning. I do drive a beautiful car. I live in an incredible area, and a lot of the things I get to do for modeling and dance are beautiful. But I didn't want to leave out the hard parts. I didn't want to leave out the part that if somebody's watching in Ohio and thinks, oh, their life is just so much easier because they just get to do this. I didn't want that to be the reality of the videos, because it's fake. And the reality really is that I'm driving 2 hours a day. Rehearsals are 10 hours a day. I'm doing an ice bath when I get home. I'm taking Tylenol and Motrin for inflammation. I'm like doing all the steps necessary, rolling my body out, going to the gym, working out, doing everything to get ready for this. So as glitzy and glamorous as life actually is, there's a lot of hard work that goes into it. And I don't think we see the hard work as often as we should. I love, love, love YouTube and the creation that people do, but sometimes I do believe that showing what you go through and showing the work that's put into making the beauty makes us connect more, because it shows that we did do hard work and that we do work hard, and that what we do is strong and powerful and beautiful and we're working so hard to make the beauty seem easy. And I think that's more important than just making everything seem easy. I like showing that there's hard work and that I get no's in auditions. And when I started this channel, I didn't have a single job. I started and I hadn't had an audition in a month, and I had been cut from like 3 auditions right before this, and then I started my channel, and now I'm so thankful that work has been coming in, and I've been filming and I've been showing people what to do, and now I'm going to Saudi Arabia. But it's all those auditions and everything that got me here. So just know I'm trying to show everything, and what you see online isn't always the truth, but I'll try my hardest to be honest with you and say, yes, today was difficult. Like yesterday, it was really difficult for me because I was sick. Today, hopefully will be better. Hopefully I don't lose my voice, but you can only take everything you watch for a grain of salt, and just know that for me, I'm trying to do a happy medium of both, and I hope you guys are enjoying so far. I know there's a lot of car talks, but that's maybe the charm of my channel. But yeah, so today we are back in rehearsal. I think we have 5 more routines to learn, and what day is it? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We have 4 more days here. Oh my god, and then I leave for Saudi Arabia. That just got real. I don't know why, me saying that. But it should be a great day, and hopefully we're all feeling better, and I will see you there.
Bananas.
Good morning. So today is 8:30 and I'm on my way to LA, and we have 1 more rehearsal until we get a day off. Today is our last day until a day off, and then we have Wednesday, Thursday rehearsal days, and then we fly out Friday. That's insane. Today we are doing Matt's piece, and we only have from 10 to 5 to do that, because then we have a costume fitting from 5 to 6, and then I think we're done for the day, hopefully. I hope we don't have to do like reviews or anything like that. But honestly, yesterday was really rough. I felt super sick, but tried to just like get through. It's so weird, it just felt like motion sickness, but I just had it pretty much the entire day. After I ate, I felt a little bit better, but then it would come back, and then I would eat a snack and it would go away, and then it'd come back. So I don't know if it's like my blood sugar's off or something, but it was just really weird and I didn't like it one bit. Today I'm feeling a little bit better, and I have a smoothie again and a sandwich, so I'm trying to like really take all precautions to like eat enough and be okay for this job. But it definitely is taxing, and yesterday was probably my worst day. I think I got through the routine, and once it's out it was fine, but the process of learning it, my brain just could not comprehend what was going on. It was very just like sporadic for me, and I think I'm somebody who I learn really well when it's fully done and I come to you and then it just like, that is what it is. And that wasn't exactly how we were doing it. We were doing it more of like a creation together, fitting it on our bodies. And I love that if I have a bunch of time and I'm just doing 1 or 2 routines. I don't love it if I have 12 routines to learn and my brain hurts. So I think it was just getting my brain in the right place to say like, okay, you have to create this now with them, instead of just somebody teaching exactly what it is. Sorry if it made you yawn, my bad. But yeah, today is our last day before rehearsal, which I think is so needed. I need to do laundry. I need to go pick up my face wash. I need to get another face oil. I need to just like get all the things ready so that I can be gone for 3 weeks. I need to get my suitcase out of the garage. Like, it's just random things. But I need to do all that tomorrow, and I think it's great that we're going to have a day off because that means we'll get a full refresh. Like, yes, we'll be all doing stuff for the trip, but it won't be with our bodies. Like, we won't have to do the gym or anything like that, I don't think, because we've been working out like crazy. So it's just a nice breather day in between learning our last 2 routines while we're here, and then we're good to go. Crazy thing is we don't have our flights yet, and it's Monday today, and we leave on Friday to the Middle East, and we don't have our flights yet. I have my visa, I have my passport, I have all that information. We're good on that. Hold on. But now I just need to get to rehearsal. I will say my head has been hurting the most. Like, out of anything, my head hurts and my knees, which is really frustrating because my knees are really strong. But this job, I think it's because it's so much contemporary. It's like very balletic and that type of movement. I haven't stretched for that in a long time. I've been doing a lot more hip hop and jazz funk, where it's just like long, fun lines and stuff like that. So I think my body is just getting used to it, and in a week it'll be okay. But the first week is always the worst of like getting your body back to the shape it needs to be in to do these dances. So, come on, body, let's go. But yeah, I think I'm excited. Yesterday made me a little more self-aware of how much work we have to do on our own, like to remember all the pieces, but then also made me more excited because we only have 3 more pieces to learn, so we're getting closer to the end. So I think it's one of those weird, like, 50-50, and one thing can tip it towards excited, one thing can tip it towards stress. So right now I'm just trying to stay level-headed, drink my coffee, and get to rehearsal. Good morning. It is 6:03 in the morning. It's so cold, but I am on my way to rehearsal, and I think it said like an hour and 55 minutes a few seconds ago, which means that it's gonna get worse, which I think means that I'm gonna be late probably just because of traffic. But I am on my way. Oh no. I did not sleep very well, if I'm being honest, last night. I couldn't turn my brain off. There was just a bunch of stuff going on that I will tell you when I'm not half asleep and once I figure everything out. But I was just really tired last night, and don't think I went to bed until like 1 a.m. and I'm up at 5:15 to get ready and head out. So I'm going slow. Oh no. I'm going slow today, but hopefully it's a really great day, and today's just a review day, so that means we can just review all the routines that we already know. No new choreography, just solidifying everything and locking it in. So hopefully it goes great. I did wake up with a bit of a sore throat on my left side. I think it'll be okay. I don't think it's anything serious. I know that I keep going back and forth between being sick and not sick, but yeah, I do have a sore throat right now, and I do have like, not a stomach bug, but just my stomach hurts really bad, and I think it's honestly just because I'm stressed and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try to take it easy. I need to drink my coffee for sure and just get out to Burbank. I'm so sorry. that I'm yawning, and if I made you yawn, I'm sorry, but it's so early, and I'm not even a functioning human at this time of day. Literally, there's 2 cars on the freeway, on this street. Like, I shouldn't be awake and working and driving until at least 12 cars. But honestly, I need to focus on the road because I'm so tired, and I will see you later. Okay, I just started driving, but I hate driving in conditions like this. I don't know why this is my least favorite. I'll drive in rain, I'll drive when it's super hot, anything, but when it starts becoming foggy and this like whiteout that sits in over everything, I hate driving like that, so yay. I don't know what it is about fog that just freaks me out, but I just do not like driving in it at all, like at all. And right now it is pretty much, I can see 3 cars in front of me, and that's it. That's creepy, like so not okay, especially when I'm driving just like directly into it. It just is weird. And I can't see behind, as you can see right here. Like, that's what I see too. I can't see behind my car. It's just all fog. So that is super creepy. Everyone's going pretty slow. Oh, and I found where all the cars are. Everyone's on the freaking freeway. But yeah, it's like 10 minutes after I got in my car, and now I'm focusing on the fact that I'm afraid of driving in the fog. So I'll see you there. So it's 8:45 and I'm early. Also, rehearsal doesn't start until 9, not 8. So I got here at 8 and texted Daniel and said, hey, where is everyone? And he goes, did you not see that it got changed to 9? No, I did not see. I set my alarm last night and was just blissfully unaware at the time change. So I went and I picked up Krispy Kreme for everyone. I thought that honestly we deserve it. One, Krispy Kreme is amazing. We can have them pretty much the whole day. They last so long. But also, it's kind of been a little stressful with what's been going on in Saudi Arabia right now. And I was debating whether or not I would actually say anything about this in the video, because I don't want to highlight any negative, but this is a reality of how I'm feeling right now. Last night we found out that there was a performance of dancers and singers who were performing in Saudi Arabia, kind of like we are, I think, but they're more of a troupe who like do performances all over, and 3 of them were stabbed on stage, and they're all okay. 100% they're all okay. There's a video and the guy pretty much runs on, like if I'm facing the stage, he runs on from this side with just a knife and kind of just like swings it, and it hit 2 guys and 1 girl, and then they push him down and the security knocks him off the stage and they arrested him. But that's always scary, and I think right now everyone last night was really scared because our security and our well-being is like number one. We don't ever want to put ourselves in a situation where we're not going to be safe. But at the same time, we don't want fear to rule our decisions. And it's hard because the country, this is the first time, like our performance, this is the very first time that girls are going to be performing with guys on the same stage with the Saudi Arabian artist. First time in history. And when you're the first, or when there are big changes, like women being able to dance, men being able to dance on stage, all these different things, there's for sure going to be pushback. And it's a 2-month concert. It's a huge part of Saudi Arabia's new tourism exchange with America and all the other countries, and they're opening up their country. They allowed so many new visas, and they want people to be there, but at the same time, we're now seeing that there are definitely people who are opposed to it and who don't think that that follows their life and what they've been, the way they've been living. So that's a little bit hard. But yeah, I just thought that we're having a meeting in the morning today to start everything off and to just really talk about everything, feel how we're feeling, get a little clarity on what the security is going to be like and what is going to happen. So I thought that during that meeting it would probably be nice to have some sweet treats, and hopefully it just kind of allows everyone to take a step back and just like breathe. I know I need some clarity before I go. We leave in a day and I don't have my flight information. I don't know where I'm staying. I don't even know who we're performing with, if I'm being completely honest. And it's just a little daunting. And I don't want fear to ever rule any of my decisions. I mean, I went to Shanghai and Beijing, communist country, and I was totally fine and had such an incredible time, and it was really, really beautiful. It was probably the coolest experience getting to work there. And so I don't want to not have that experience in Saudi Arabia, but at the same time I don't want to ever put myself in harm's way. And right now we just need to know that we're going to be okay. So I'm going to head into rehearsal. I hope that everyone's going to be happy and in good spirits, and that we get through this little kind of scare, but it makes us more aware of what we're going into and makes us more aware that we need certain things to feel safe. And one of those is like security and different things like that. So that's what our whole meeting's going to be about. And I just saw a few people pull in behind me, so I'm going to go in and start rehearsal today.
Okay. Just so we can keep it. It's there. After, can you have this show?
Good morning. So today we have a day off and tomorrow we leave. So if I look a little rough, it's because last night I had so many thoughts going through my brain about packing, and just we don't have our flight information yet and everything going on in Saudi Arabia right now, that I couldn't shut my brain off. So about like, I think 12, I took ZQL, and let me tell you, that stuff works. I was knocked out and I didn't set an alarm, and I completely forgot that on my street every second Thursday of the week, or every second Thursday of the month, they do street sweeping. So I had to make sure my car was moved, but then also the exact same time I have a haircut. So right now I am rushing to get to the salon. I'm literally wearing workout clothes because I was gonna put on a good outfit, but the outfit that I was going to put on was going to be the outfit that I was going to wear to the airport. So there's literally no reason to dress up to get my hair cut, because I'm going to have to shower after. And I still have so much running around to do. Like, I have to go get toothpaste and just random things. So, like, just wasn't necessary to dress up. And she's going to understand. And honestly, I don't even care at this point. Usually I try to dress up for the salon and, like, look good, because everyone goes there and, like, leaves looking good. But I'm basically gonna get my hair cut and then jump in the shower, because I need to shower before 26 hours of flying. But yeah, we still don't have our flight information, which is a little daunting. I still haven't signed a contract for this job, which is weird as well. And we all are kind of just like up in the air. I'm for sure gonna start packing when I get home. I want to make sure that if they happen to say, hey, we have a flight for you guys in 10 hours or something like that, that I'm just ready and I don't have to do that like last minute freak out that I feel like I always do on trips, because I leave everything to the last second. So I'm gonna try to lay out all my clothes and do like one pair of pants for rehearsal for like 2 days, another pair for 2 days, because I can do that because the dances aren't really that taxing where you're gonna be sweating so much. It's more like mental, and you have to figure out your spacing and your traveling and like counting and stuff like that than actual like physical movement. So I think I'll be okay if I use the same sweatpants over again, and then I just have to pack like for a week and a half of anything. And what's also crazy is when we initially got this job, the weather was 90 to 101 degrees, and now it's raining there. So I honestly don't know how I'm gonna pack, because we get there and it's 80 degrees, but then our last couple days it's like 60 degrees and raining. So it's like you have to pack for 2 different climates. And then LA, it's pretty like decent weather right now, but then when we go to London for our layover and to get to Saudi Arabia, it's gonna be cold. So it's just like you have to have an extra jacket, you have to have socks. It's just a lot of thinking, and I definitely waited till the last minute per usual, but at the same time we don't even have our flights, so we don't even know if we're leaving yet, which is kind of crazy. And I'm just kind of going with the flow. I'm gonna get my hair cut and see what happens. I mean, I needed my haircut anyway. I've been wearing a hat, one, because rehearsal, I just like didn't want to do my hair at 5:45 in the morning. That's honestly the reason I wore a hat all day. But also because it takes time to do my hair, and when it's getting longer on the top and longer on the sides, it doesn't actually like sit right, because I have cowlicks like here and here, so they like curl out, fall, it just looks weird. So going to get that done, which I'm actually super excited about, because all the girls already got their hair done and they got their tans and everything and got like pampered. So I'm doing that today for myself. I honestly thought about getting a tan potentially, just to like look a little darker so I don't stand out as much, but I'm 6'1" and white, so I'm gonna stand out in Saudi Arabia. But right now, going to get my hair done. I'm hoping that sometime in the next hour and a half that I get my hair done, I'll have flight information and I'll know a little more about this job. So fingers crossed, and I'll let you know when I'm done. Good morning. So if I seem a little sad or annoyed, it's because I'm not getting on a plane today to go to Saudi Arabia. We were discussing pretty much the entire night. I think the last message got sent at 1 a.m. what we were gonna do, what was going on, and just what's happening with this job, because things have been changing every single day. I'm sure you guys know by now, like with the rehearsals, we've changed rehearsals, we've changed dance routines, the music has changed, the dates have changed. We're no longer doing 2 shows this first time. We're only doing 1 show, and it got pushed back from the 19th to the 22nd. We're now going to be home for Thanksgiving, apparently. It's just a lot of things have changed, and last night was kind of like the pinnacle, because we had yesterday off to pack and do everything, and I got fully packed, and I woke up this morning with messages just basically saying that we are not going, which is really frustrating, because we had allotted times to travel and times to get there, and we get paid a certain amount to go there, and the rates have been changing so much. So it's just all up in the air at this point. The reason for it is because we were supposed to fly premium economy, and there's no more premium economy seats. There's only economy, and in our contract we can't go down without getting a sufficient pay bump, and it wasn't sufficient enough. And they waited basically till the last second to try to book us planes, even though we've been on the job for about a week and a half by now, which is so frustrating, because I got fully packed. All my toiletries, everything are packed. And I'm honestly not unpacking them, because we really could be on a plane at any time right now. I'm kind of just on like a standby, because it's whenever they find 10 premium economy seats. So it's a bit frustrating, and now we have rehearsals Saturday and Sunday in LA again, which means more driving and more gas back there. So we have rehearsal tomorrow, I think that starts at 4 to 10, and then Sunday is 10 to 6, and then hopefully we fly out Monday. I just don't know. But yeah, right now I'm just a little frustrated and annoyed, and I decided I didn't want to make breakfast, so I am going to pick up bagels for my mom and I, and we're gonna have breakfast together because she's been helping me through like how stressful this job is and the annoyances of not really knowing what is happening. So right now I am going to pick up bagels, and I also forgot, I don't think I've ever said, yes, I wear contacts. I'm really, really blind. So these are my glasses. They're from Warby Parker. I used to work in a store that was connected to a Warby Parker, so I saw these for like weeks and then just loved them and ended up getting them right before I left work to go full-time for dance. But yeah, right now I'm kind of just in like a weird mood and thought I would just say it because that's the reality of this job. Things are changing every single second. So going to pick up bagels, and then I think I'm gonna eat. I just started Moana, the movie. I've never seen it, and it's so adorable. So I'm gonna watch all of Moana and then probably head to the gym because I haven't been going to the gym because we've had 10-hour day rehearsals, and I've been trying to just like massage my body when I get home, foam roll out, and do all that stuff. But like, it's been a week and a half, and now I need to go to the gym because I feel sore and I feel tired, and that's not good, especially when we're gonna have less time for jet lag when we get there to take care of ourselves, which is very frustrating. So gonna go to the gym, and then I think honestly I'm just gonna like chill out and probably watch another movie. I got Disney Plus, which I'm so happy about. It's amazing. And just gonna watch movies like probably Aladdin and Hercules and all the amazing cartoons to make me feel better about this whole situation, which is extremely, extremely, extremely annoying. But I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to think that once we get there, it'll be more organized and it'll be an incredible experience that I get to tell people that I went to Saudi Arabia. I was part of the first tourism board, and that everything starts to like work out a little bit better, and just try to keep a level head and not get angry with any of the things that are going on, and kind of just almost keep my opinions to myself because right now we're all just really stressed. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna order my bagels. So I just got to rehearsal. Today is Saturday, and we were supposed to be in Riyadh today, but we are not, obviously, because I'm sitting in my car. We have 2 more days of rehearsal. One day today, we're at the 11 Studios, so we're going in there, and then we are going to another studio tomorrow for rehearsal, and then hopefully we're getting on a plane on Monday, but today we're just editing routines and doing all that. So yeah, hopefully it's a good day, not stressful, and we get everything accomplished and we can figure it all out. So I'm gonna head into rehearsal. I am super tired. Honestly, it was 2 full hours today as well to get here. I know it's like I live far away, but it just sucks when like rehearsals are super far and people are just like, get here, and like that type of stuff. So yeah, it doesn't make it easy when it comes to like remembering stuff and being like okay with everything because I'm just already tired of traffic. So I'm kind of like decompressing and then gonna go in and have a good time. So